Hi, my mommy friends. Welcome to another episode of the Making Mommy Move show. I was hoping to be able to get my mother on this interview with me today, but we had to postpone it for a later air date, so I'm flying solo on this one. I had this idea that I was inspired about that I really wanted to talk about, so I didn't have time to set up the studio, and I'm just coming live to you on this video recording platform, Riverside to be exact. So, on today's episode, I want to talk about the single working mom life. I know that many of you mamas out there can relate to it, and even the mamas that are happily married may have grown up with a single mom like I did, or have friends or family members that you can likely support through their struggles of the single working mom lifestyle. So, to give you friends a little backstory, my parents did not have a good relationship. I really question if they should have been married at all, honestly. But a month before my 16th birthday, they made it official and separated, and not too long after, made it officially official with a divorce. Though the single mom lifestyle began long before the official separation and divorce, my father was a severe alcoholic. I can't speak too much to their relationship. I blocked a lot of it out, honestly. That's why I really want to get my mom on the show to share her story with you all. But I can speak for how freaking hardworking my mom worked to get her teaching degree while working multiple jobs. Literally any freaking job that she could work, she was doing it, all while raising 3 kids. And not too long after, she welcomed a fourth. So, single moms are next level empowering. We can all take a lesson from them. And I want to share some ways that I've seen that are helpful for these moms that we can support them. Okay, so some things I noticed growing up were that my mom didn't take care of herself. Now, of course, she makes it a priority. She builds self care into her calendar. But there were far too many years that she didn't take a spa day, she didn't get a haircut, she didn't make time for the workout, and some days didn't even shower. So, lesson number one I want to give my friends out there that want to support their single mom friends: lend a helping hand any way that they can. So, it's important that we all have some self-care, right? So maybe make some time to go over and watch their kids so she can squeeze in a workout at the gym and a shower, because you know that we don't get showers alone anymore. Then maybe you can schedule some time for a massage for her or a spa appointment so that she can get her nails done, anything, facial. And then maybe a long time just so that she could take a nap, because we know how freaking hard that they work every single day. Once a month at least. Give her some time. Be her friend. Support her. So, something else I noticed growing up was that my mom struggled with having to move homes every year. We couldn't afford the rental increases every single year, so we would move to a new house. And that required me, my siblings, my mom, and really that was it to do the heavy lifting of the actual moving. And then, not just that, like taking care of the home after we moved in. So, she worked multiple jobs, obviously took care of us after work, figured out how to get food on the table, and put us down, and then sleep because you're exhausted. We need help with that. They need help with that. So, anything that you can do to support them through their daily routine is helpful. Help them with the home cooked meal, help them clean their house and do laundry, because I can assure you that they're backed up on laundry. Lend a helping hand if they're having to move houses with yard work, anything. If you have a service that you use or a recommendation of a handyman, send them over, because I can assure you they need help. So, lesson number 2 is to help them in any way, shape, or form that they need in their daily life. Finally, I know that there's like a lot of things that we could talk about on here, and I could go forever on this, but I want to make it as short as possible for you guys. Any time that you have is limited, so I appreciate anything that you give to me, and I want to be respectful of that and keep this short for you. So, the final thing I noticed was that my mom struggled with happiness. Of course, she loved all of her kids, and they made her beyond happy, but she didn't have many friends. She didn't have any hobbies. She didn't get to do anything because she was always working. So, most of her friends were lost in that waiting for the divorce stage. You know the one. So, by the time it finally happened, they were no longer friends anymore. So, my final lesson to all you out there that want to support your mom friends is to stay their friend. Listen to them when they need to vent. They already know that their spouse, their baby daddy, whoever is likely no good for them, and they don't need you to remind them. Just listen to them, let them vent, check up on them, get them out of the house with their kids, do fun things with them, remind them that you're with them and that you're there with them whenever they need it. And make it known that there are no strings attached. That's the key word right there. No strings attached. Okay, well, that's all for today's episode. Tag me at Lyss Morton, Lyss dot Lyss.Morton, Lyss.Morton on Instagram and TikTok with your biggest takeaway from the show. Share some other ways that you can help support your single working moms, and tag your badass best friends to remind them that you think that they're the most amazing mom in the world. All right, cheers to you next Mom Move. Bye.